Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. Today I'm going to show you a detailed version of the prototype that I made using the new release, the Basically Amazing Enchanted Decorative Edge add-on. I have a video where I go through and show you page by page of this. I will link it up here in the cards and in the description box below if you really want to see a detailed flip through of the different pages that are included with this. And then I also used the Basically Amazing foundations, which this was put out in 2019. So I do have an introduction video for this as well. But I think what I'll do is I'll link the playlist for the Basically Amazing system, and I'll link it up here, right up here in the cards. And the first video is the introduction video to this set of templates. So if you wanted to check that out, and then you can check out all of the albums that we've made since then. What did I say? Now it has 178 videos in that playlist because we've made so many albums, and I go step by step and we create them together. So that, and this one is the newest addition to that playlist, this video here. So this was the prototype that I made. I showed it in the introduction video for this. And a few, was it a month or so ago? It's allergy season. Oh, my internet. I've been having so much trouble with my internet. Well, never mind. I'm not going to show you because my internet is just not working very good right now. Anyway, I made a video and I showed you the paper collection that I used for this album, and I also showed you the paper collection that I'm going to be using for the first album that we're going to make using the Enchanted Decorative Edge. So I will link that video up here. There are timestamps in the description box and in the pinned comment of that video, so you can skip to if you want to see this paper collection. But before we do that flip through, let me show you the paper collection. So I've been asked many times since the introduction video of this new set of templates, how many of this paper collection did I end up using? So again, if you want to see a flip through of all that paper, check that video out that I've got linked, and look for the timestamp for this. But I purchased, and I'll have links to this down below for you guys as well. And also, I wanted to say too, there'll be timestamps below this video. So if you wanted to skip around and see something specific, I'll try to be pretty detailed in the timestamps for this video as well. Okay, so here's what I purchased. Let's see, how many, this is the Essentials kit. And it comes with 12 sheets of double-sided paper, Simple Stories page piece. It's like a die cut pieces, 6x12 chipboard stickers, and journal bits and pieces. So it comes with quite a bit, right? So I purchased 2 of those and I opened both. Now I don't know how much I actually used of all of these. I mean, there's still stuff left from that, but I don't know exactly how much I used, but I'll tell you everything that I opened, and I used a bunch out of each one. This is a very large album. This is the A size album, so it's at least 10 1/4 by 8 3/4. It's huge. Well, maybe not 8 3/4, 8 1/2 maybe, depending on how you do your binding. How you make your covers. So it's huge. It's a very large album. And how thick is it? I guess I could have told you how thick it was. This one is 2 3/4 inches thick, and there are 4 fins and a whole bunch of pages. So anyway, so I purchased 2 of the Essentials kit, and I opened both, and I used a lot of pieces out of both. I purchased the collection kit, which I think just comes with the paper collection and a sticker sheet. And how many pages come in? Does it say? It says 104 pieces, but it doesn't really say. Oh, 12 sheets, double-sided cardstock, and 92 stickers. I purchased 2 of those, and I opened both of those, and I used a lot of those. I purchased 3 sets of the Wildflower floral bits and pieces, like ephemera, and I only used 1. And then I purchased the washi tape. So here is the washi tape, right? So I used a little bit of this in this album as well. So that's what I purchased, and I'll have it linked down below. But look, I've got all my leftover pieces in here and stuff. Just bits of scraps that I saved. So yeah, all of it's right back in here. Okay, so yeah, so I ended up using 4 kits altogether. Sorry about the noise, you guys. And I used most of it, most of the pages, okay? And I've also supplemented with a whole bunch of other stuff from my Etsy shop. So we'll talk about that as we go. So as I go through here, I will tell you and show you the printables that I've used from my shop. I've been doing this for a really long time, and I have a lot of printable ephemera, photo mats, printable papers, a lot of things, printable envelopes, printable all kinds of stuff, labels, postcards, postage stamps, anything and everything you can think of. I pretty much have it in my Etsy shop. So all of this is for you to be able to use to enhance your scrapbook albums. So a lot of times I will have leftover pages. I will have leftover bits and pieces. I will have where they're already printed out or they're already cut out, or I just wanted to use that in my album. But I'll talk about it. I'll have a whole list down below of the different printables that are in this album. But a lot of times I just grabbed from the stuff that I'd already printed off from another project and just kind of incorporated it in as accents, okay? So I didn't like print off new stuff, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. Most of this stuff was already printed and had just been stored in these envelopes that I'll show you as we go along. My nails. I repolished my nails last night because I knew I was going to be filming today. And I did that, and then about, I don't know, 30 minutes later, I went outside to help my husband with the project. And let me show you the project just because it's so cute. Hang on, here it is. So here is the project. I'm gonna scoot you in instead of me coming to you. There's my husband. So this is a green stalk that we call it our strawberry tower. Our grandkids love strawberries, so we filled it full of strawberries, and we have been struggling with the critters and the birds and the pests and the whatnots eating the strawberries before the grandbabies could get to them. So we had done a different situation where we were trying to protect the strawberries, and it worked okay, but now there's critters that are coming from the ground and eating things like squirrels and raccoons and things like that are eating the strawberries. So my husband came up with this like house, like this hut situation. That's what I'm calling it, a strawberry hut, where he took cattle panels, and these were already pieces from our garden that was cut off from other things. So he took it and he built this frame, and we put it up against the house, and then we took another long skinny cattle panel and did an arch over top of it, and then we've covered it with the chicken wire, what do they call it, poultry netting or something like that. It's chicken wire. And then he's gonna make, he hasn't done it yet, but he's gonna make a door that we can open to get into it. So it's going to be completely enclosed, and I think our grandkids are going to love it. Isn't it cute? If you've never heard of a green stalk, it's like a tiered, planter. It's pretty cool, and you water it from the top, and it waters all the way down. Whoop, and it waters all the way down. Anyway, so my nails got messed up messing with that. So pay no attention to the nails. Okay. Now this is probably going to be a long video because, you know, I'm going to talk and explain and all of that, because we're not going to be actually making this album on video. So take notes. Get your notepad out, grab you a cup of coffee, and this way you can make it on your own. So you can make it, I'm just going to try to give you as much detail as possible. You'll have to probably do your own pages, like figure out what pages I've used, but other than that, I will give you as much detail as I can. All right, so let's get going. Let's start with the back. I just left it plain. Okay, I just left it plain. I was in a hurry to get this done so that I could finish the printable, because I needed to take pictures, so on and so forth. Long story, whatever, but I just left it plain. And then the spine piece, I took just a scrap. I did this kind of last because, you know, you never know what scraps you're going to have at the end, so I tried to use up scraps. So I just matted it with one of the pages, and then there's one of my rectangle labels, and then there is this new die that I bought, and I'm going to show it to you. Let me scoot in so you can see this really quick. I'm going to show you the labels, and then I'm going to show you this new die that I got. Isn't that pretty? So it's 23 for year 2023. So like I said, this is going to be a long video, you guys. Okay, so first, let me show you the labels. Ever since I created, I'm sorry about the glare, you guys. I wish I could figure that situation out. Let me grab it. So ever since the Basically Amazing Scrap Journal add-on came out, there's a lot of things in here that people were interested in using in other albums and things like that, but they didn't want to buy the add-on scrap journal. So what I did was I took some of these awesome things that are part of the scrap journal. So if you have the scrap journal add-on, you may not necessarily want to get the separate set of labels, but we'll talk about that in just a second. But a lot of things came with the scrap journal, so I broke those out, and I didn't change a lot, but I like added different sizes and made it a little bit more worth your money. Like the postcards, so let me scoot back just a second. I have released a whole set of just printable labels in different sizes and stuff. I've released a whole set of postcards with different sizes and such, and some of them have jumbo. Well, they all have a jumbo size postcard. I released a set of vintage envelopes that kind of are like this, that are different, and then like, you know, different bags and stuff. And then excuse me, I released a whole set of random embellishments where I added jumbo things. I released a whole set of vintage printable papers that are different with different sizes. They're the same but different. There's more to it. So you get like a little sampling in the scrap journal, but then after that I released bigger versions. So like the rectangle labels, for example, that's what I used in here. And all of these things have intro videos that go along with them. So I will try to link as much as I can below. I don't have it in here. Well, anyway, it's a whole set of rectangle labels, and you can print off a bunch of the same color and whatnot. And there is an intro video to that, so you'll have to check that out. But so you can buy them separately. So if you didn't want the circles and the squares or whatever, you can just get the rectangle, or if you just want the square, you can just get the square. It's a really good value. Different colors. There's a black version. So that's the rectangle labels that I used for my Etsy shop throughout this album. Okay, so I guess I could have showed you too. So there's the labels, right? And then that's not, like, here's the printable envelopes and bags that I had broke out and made a little bit more comprehensive version of it, where there's a bunch more sizes and neat little things. And here is the random embellishments. This is what the Etsy listing looks like. Again, I'll have everything linked below. Where I changed things, added some different sizes. This one even has big labels in it and stuff. Oops. Printable postcards. Have a whole listing with, you know, a bunch of printable postcards where you can print different sizes. And then the postage stamps was just something fun I added because of the postcards. And then I'll show you the printable papers here in a little while. So again, there's a ton of things from my shop that I use on the regular in my albums. Oh, I almost forgot to show you this die set. Here it is right here. Oops. It's Spellbinders cutting dies. And let me take it out of the package. So here's what it looks like. I will link it down below. It's so fun because it has the outside edge, a lot, you know, like it has like a, where's my, here it is. So you could cut the solid back and then the front could be a different color. So the number could be a different color on top. And it's got these really cool little floral designs in each one. I just think it's so cute. I think this could be a really good staple to have in your collection for die cutting. I mean for album making. I just think it's really cute. Okay. To the front, here is a little bag. So this was included with the, I did not label these correct. Oh, let's see, maybe I did. Yeah. So that is part of the printable envelopes and bags set. And I don't think, oh, I do. I have some printed off here. And I think, that's not it. That's not it. I think it's one of the, it's this one. So it's this page right here. So I used, this was printed on cardstock. So I used it and cut it out and used it as the front pocket. And then I made a tag. Oh no, this is actually from something, or is it? Now that I think about it, I think I just took this from one of the papers that I had and made it fit into this little bag here. That's what I think happened. And then, okay, so sorry about that. That was just like I couldn't remember. I don't think it was, it's definitely a tag that I made to go in here, but it looks like some of the tags that are included in other things. Okay, so these were some of the embellishment pieces that I just tucked in and around and layered, and didn't glue all the way down. I love the 3D look of this. Let me scoot it just a little. Okay, I love the 3D look of that. So, and I matted this front flap with some of the paper collection, and I matted this flap with some of the paper collection, and it just looks so pretty together. Okay, so the insides of these were all papers that I had printed off for other projects or for other things, and I keep them in, well, let me see if I can find something. Like, look, for example, here, I keep them in these pouches, and when I print too many things off or whatever, I just have it here at my disposal. I usually label them pretty good so that I know, but that one looked like it was a hodgepodge of different things. See, now I'm too close. So these came from the printable papers, from the vintage style printable papers. Some of them, like these two right here, are they can be, they're in the Basically Amazing scrap journal as well. But the printable papers, they have more of a selection and different selections. So the reason I broke all that out, you guys, is because some of you didn't want to buy the scrap journal add-on. And this way, if you just wanted the printable papers, you know, it's a much less cost to you. So, and I added and made it a little bit different, so to make it a little bit more special. So that's why I kind of broke things out the way I did, and adding things and making them just ever so slightly different. And then, of course, throughout this whole album, you're going to see photo mats. These are the original photo mats, and the Etsy listing looks like this. The Photo Mats Essentials, right? So this is a pared back version of the Basically Amazing add-on photo mats. So if you just wanted the basics, the Essentials, they do have more, there's more plain edges, where the Basically Amazing photo mats all have those photo corners on it. So you'll see these throughout the Photomats Essentials and the Photomats Essentials 2. And that's what that looks like. These are the ones that look like Polaroids, like Polaroids. So they come in all different sizes, 4x6, 3x4s. They're just broke down. I don't think these come in 5x7. I'll have to look though. Printable photomats for 4x6 and 3x4 and more. I think it's different sizes like squares and stuff like that. So you'll see those throughout as well. Again, all this will be linked below if you want to check it out. I'm going to actually put these out now so I don't have to keep moving stuff. Okay. Okay. So these flaps, they open, flip up, flip down, right? And they both have photomats on them. And when I print my photomats, when I'm just matting a page like this with a photomat, the intention is to put a 4x6 photo on top. So I just use the thinnest paper I can get away with to mat when it comes to these kind of things. Now inserts, on the other hand, when I print something out as an insert, I put them on cardstock. So this is from the Essentials 2. I just made a booklet out of it, and then these are from the Essentials, and they're the 3x4 photomats, right? And then I used these little stickers here from the paper collection, and then the washi tape from the paper collection. The stamp set, I'll show you that really quick. This is the stamp set. Whoops. Oh, I didn't want to have to. I didn't want the glare, but we're just going to go with it. This is the stamp set that I created with May. I will link it down below. I'm not sure. I haven't checked to see if it's available currently, but I think it probably is. I'll have it linked down below if you want to check it out. But this is such a good, it has all of the photo sizes where you stamp, and then it has like labels and tags and things, and little sayings, and then of course the little heart, which I use quite a bit. But I'll have that linked as well. Okay, so then anyway, the photomat booklets are fun inserts because it'll hold a lot of, these are 4x6. You can put 4x6 photos here. This one was actually a misprint. I don't know if you can see, there's lines in it. My printer was acting up. So I still use them anyway. I think it's okay, especially my prototypes. I don't think anybody's gonna care for my prototype. So I've got one of those, and then I've got a 4x6 booklet. These are from the Photomats Essentials. And here is another booklet that it's the same as this, right? I just folded it the other way, and I didn't do anything to the inside. So but I like having the contrast. You can write on that with white pen if you want, white gel pen. And these are magnetized, which reminds me, I get asked so many times about my magnets. I will put all of my magnet resources linked in the description box for you guys. I buy them in bulk. I haven't bought them in a while, so I bought a bunch. So I love using magnets in my albums. So those are magnetized. They keep everything nice and tidy. And then this is magnetized to that, and this is magnetized to that. So everything stays nice and neat and tidy. All right. So inside the front cover, this piece lifts off. This is the main base page A. That's what this piece is here. And then I used my shades of color throughout. I think I only used the shades of color 2, and this is what that Etsy listing looks like. I'm not 100% though. I'll have to double check, but I used the shades of color 2, and it's because I print off so many extras, and I just picked colors. I went through my little stash of extras and picked the ones that, you know, went with this color palette, and went from there. Okay, so you know you don't waste anything when you do that. I put a 4x6 photo here, and this says sweet. This was one of the part of the sticker pack, and then this paper here is also part of the sticker pack. So okay, so this is the foundation page, right? And then these 2 pages are from the Enchanted add-on. So there are flips and pockets, right? So this is a flip up. I didn't put anything in this pocket. This is that new background design, the flower. I don't think I have any other roses in here. This was before I had decided to go ahead and release the roses. I was a little hesitant about that one, but I really liked it. After I sat on it for a while, I really liked it. So that's what this one is. And then this one here is from my set of scripty papers. let me see here. Whoops, is this my scripty? These are on my printable. Yep. So the scripty papers looks like this. This is what the Etsy listing looks like. So it's a set. It comes in like the original, it comes in a vintage, and it comes in a black and white version. So each paper, like for example this paper here, it comes in a original version, it comes in this vintage version, and then it comes in a black and white version. So it's a lot of versatility there. I love using these, but I also had a lot of scraps of these left over, so I used what I could that went good with this paper collection. Oops, sorry about the noise. Again, all this stuff will be linked down below. So this was fun. Having this removable is fun. So I had to use quite a bit. I actually think the magnets even went through the chipboard. So I use a medium weight 30.30 chipboard or something like that. Again, I will try to have that linked below. I might do an Amazon list. We'll see. There's just a lot, you guys. This is a huge album. So just, you know, just relax. Grab you a cup of coffee, like I said earlier. Or an ice water. I've got me an ice water right now. I keep most of the time I drink ice water out of this because it stays cold all day. Love it. Okay. So anyway, so that's stuck there. Alright, first page. I'm going to use my candle as like to hold that up a little bit. I used the 4-fin binding from the foundations to make this, and it's a 1/2-inch gusset. So if you're familiar with the Basically Amazing foundations, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so here, this is from the Enchanted. Here's a photo mat essentials, and this is photo mat too. I don't think it comes apart. So I had printed, there's 4 to a page of this one. I printed it onto lighter weight paper, like 28-pound paper, and then I folded it in half and glued it so that it's a little bit more sturdy, but it's a double-sided, so a 3x4 photo fits there, I think. Yeah, 3x4 photo fits in that. I like to do my inserts in odd numbers. It doesn't always work out that way, but I try. So this is an insert from the new Enchanted Decorative Edge. Some of the vintage papers. This is from the paper collection. That's a sticker from the paper collection. And then the washi. All the washi's from this collection, I'm pretty sure. But it's cute, right? It's a cute little embellishment, I think. And it just adds a little bit of color. I don't know. I just love it. I think it's cute. Okay. So then we got that. And then this last insert here is, oop, it was glued and I just ripped it. So I think it wasn't meant to be glued. It was just an accident. I think I couldn't decide if I wanted to make this. It's not a pocket. It's just part of one of the pages. And I couldn't decide if I wanted to make it like a photo place or if I wanted it to be a notebook. I just couldn't decide. So there's the vintage papers. There's a photo mat. I just cut the border off to make it look like that. And this is from the scripty paper. It's actually the original version of this vintage one here. And these paper clips are gold. Aren't they pretty? I'm usually not a gold person. Like, I'm usually not, that's not really my jam. But I've been loving this type of gold. Let me show you. I found them at one of those places where they get all the overstock. It's like a discount store. I can't think of what it's called at the moment. But I found it at a place like that. And I found a whole tub of them. I'm not sure how many are in here. I'm sure it's 500, a whole tub of them, and they were $6.99, and I don't know if that's a good deal or not, and I don't know if there was an additional price off of that or not, but aren't they just beautiful? Look at these. Aren't they pretty? Oh, I just love them. Okay. If I can find these, I will link them for you guys. Okay? Love them. So I've been using those throughout. I'm also using some of my foiled hole reinforcements. You guys have seen those many times. And I'm also using, for pulls and things, I'm using the hemp. Is this hemp? Or it doesn't say. It says onyx cord, but I thought it was hemp. This stuff, it's a little bit stiffer, but I like it. I used this, and I used this golden white. I'm gonna have to make an Amazon list for this project because there's just too much stuff. So if it's an Amazon, I will have a list for this project, you guys. I'll have it linked. This is golden white baker's twine. I used that. I'm not sure if I used anything else. I'll show you as we go. So this whole pocket flips down. Whoa, catch my book on fire. Oops. And you're not gonna be able to see it. Let's see. Okay. So there's 2 photo mats here. They are glued down, except, you know, you'll be able to slide your photo onto the 4x6. I kind of cattywanked them. There's some vintage paper in the background. This here is one of my new journal spots. Let me find it. Set number 1. And I said set number 1 because I can see making multiple sets of these. Whoa. So my journal spots, there's the Etsy listing for that. And again, I will try to link the videos where I release these. I'm not sure which one it is, but if it's a separate video, I'll link it up here. If not, it'll just be down below in the description box. I love these so much. So I just printed it off, and then I put a little bit of washi tape on there, and then I took some of my Distress ink, which this is what I used in this project, my Distress Oxide Walnut Stain. I took it and kind of watercolored a little bit on there. I kind of like that look. I thought it was pretty. Okay, so then up here is a pocket where I used one of the Photomats Essentials 2. This was from the paper collection, the Ephemeras bits and pieces or something. Then on the back, I put 2 3x4 photo mats that I cut the edges off. This is a chipboard piece, and then that's some washi tape on the back. So the Photomats Essentials, they don't come with the 3x4 and 4x6 on there. You know, that's a stamp. Obviously, I just showed that earlier, but I just wanted to clarify. And so look at this pretty. These are both from the paper collection. Aren't they just beautiful? It's just such a good combo, good set of colors. So this is one of the tags, inserts from the foundations, and what I did was I took my corner chompers, my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Corner Chompers. This one is the angle. It's the angle and photo. So I link this one because the photo mats, you can cut your photo corner and it looks like it fits right into those little grooves for the photo mats. So I just took that anyway, and I just chomped the corners, and then to mat them I used the large angle from We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Thingamabob to do the mat for that. And the mat is in the flower background design and whole reinforcements, and then I just left it plain on this side. You could do writing, you could have matted it, whatever. But again, I think I was just trying to get finished so that I could share more with you guys. All right, next page. All right, now we can lay it flat a little bit better. Okay, scooch those just a little bit. Yeah, this video is gonna be forever. Okay, here's the next page. So this is a decorative edge pocket flip page. So in this pocket, there's 3 things, but this is on the other side, but I'll go ahead and take it out. So in this little pocket, see, you can see in there, this is the D size pocket, decorative edge pocket, and it's magnetized. There are 3 inserts. So this is the, I think, C size envelope part 1, but it's upside down. So I put it like this, put a little paper clip there because it's adorable. You can put stuff in there. Then I took the Photomat Essentials. These are 4x6s, and printed them onto, this is 28-pound paper. And I just kind of made like a little Photomat waterfall on there, and they're attached in here, but you can still get your photo on there. Then on the back side, I used some of that scripty papers, a label, and these 2 pieces. This was chipboard. This is ephemera from the paper collection. And of course 2 photo mats. There's one of the inserts. This is a side pocket insert from the foundations. I did the same thing with the corners, made it look like a tag coming this way, and a hole reinforcer. And this is from the paper. This is probably my least favorite paper out of the paper collection. And then there is the floral. I'm sorry, not floral. This is the flower background design, the new background design. And then the third insert is just Photomats Essentials. I used a gel pen and wrote, I think I got this from another album, place 4x6 here, and then I didn't do anything on that side. So those are the 3 inserts that are in here. I just love the layered look. You know what I'm talking about? You guys love the layered look? I think it's just so pretty. So here is the other side of that pocket. Isn't that pretty? And I took and fussy cut out of the paper. There were scraps. Fussy cut out of the paper some little tucks. So there's a tuck here, and then there's a tuck up here. Not that you would need a tuck up there, but it just added a little bit of something to this paper. You know, a little bit of pizzazz. So I really like it. Okay, so then here is a flap. So this page here is the Basically Amazing Foundation D size main base page. That's what these flaps are. This and this are the same size. So this is from the foundations, and I just used some of the paper collection to mat at this. And I kind of left it plain because I liked the contrast. Also, you could put photo mats here. You could also journal here. You could also put personal ephemera here, or you can just leave it plain and do all that stuff on the inside. Okay, so I put 4x6 3x4 photo mat there. And then this is the flower background design. So this is the foundations page, right? So this is the flower background design. I just matted it. And then again, I did some fussy cutting with some of the leftover pieces out of the paper collection where I used it up somewhere else and cut it down and made little tucks. Now these, it's a little, the insert that I chose to go in here is a little snug. It's just a little snug. So, just a little, okay? But anyway, isn't that pretty? You could put all kinds of photos in here. You can put ephemera in here. You can put all of your things that you've collected for whatever reason in here. It's just, I love doing these things, especially because there's magnets involved. So this one isn't magnetized, but this is. So it keeps everything snug in there so stuff doesn't fall out. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so here is is this a B-size envelope? And there's the back, some scripty paper back there, and 2 photo mats. I could have done something here, but again, I was just trying to get finished. And then I matted these with the paper collection, and then this here is actually a chipboard piece. And when I put it on there, I just cut it to match the mat. So I glued it to the mat first, and then I just trimmed it to match the mat, but it looks pretty cool. So inside is an insert that's just plain. I'm pretty sure I didn't even ink it up. Yep, I just wrote 46 BC on there. So, again, if I was doing this with you guys, we would do more with everything. So I just matted the inside of the flap and the inside of the pocket with the same paper. I'm pretty sure it didn't go all the way down. It's probably just a piece. Yeah, let me see if you can see in there. It's probably, yeah, it's just a piece that I had left over. So that's what you do when you come back after you've made most of the main parts of your album, and then you use the leftover pieces to do stuff like this, mat the inside of these things. And it just makes everything look like you meant to do that, like that was your original thought, you know? So yeah, I just love this color combination together too. I wasn't sure how I was going to use this paper, but... And then I've got a paper clip here. You don't have to use a paper clip because it's going to be in this little tuck space, but I have to slide this sucker in like this, or otherwise it won't fit. So then that's that page. So then in the middle of this fin are these 2 little pages. Again, these are the, whoop, my printer wants to talk. My husband sometimes thinks it's funny to send something to the printer when he's at work and I'm at work. Yeah, he thinks it's cute. Didn't tell me. Anyway, so it's at the middle of this fin are these 2 pages. So these are 2 of the D size main base pages, and I've just matted them with photo mats. And then on the inside, these are from the Enchanted templates, right? So again, I just took some scraps to mat the top part. There's some of my labels. And then these pieces here were from the ephemera. And then there's a Photomats Essentials. I did the same thing on this side where I just matted the top. This was using the flower background design, my labels, washi tape, and then a butterfly. These butterflies, we used them in a project a while back, and there's like the set of like this, so there's all different sizes. I'm gonna have to find which one this is, and I will link it. So the green butterfly is what I'll put in the description box below. But they're so cute. They went perfect with this paper collection because there's butterflies in this paper collection, and I just thought they were cute. I've already got them printed and cut, and bam. So anyway, so there's 4 photo mats. Matting, this is from the paper collection. We matted the page with the paper collection, then put photo mats. So this is a good place for dates and stuff like that. And then there's that. So that's the center of this fin. And then here's the next page. This is from the Enchanted paper collection. This is from the Shades of Color, and then I printed the mat for this, the floral. Why do I keep saying floral? The flower mat on the Shades of Color, and it's hard to tell, but you can see kind of a subtle pattern. And then this was a piece. I think this was like one of the tags or something, and I just fussy cut some of that off, and it just looks super cute. It almost looks like there's water down here in this vase or something, and there's flowers coming out. I just thought it was pretty. And then this is from the paper collection as well. There are 2 mats. There's one of the journal spots right there, and then this was from the ephemera. And then obviously the paper collection, and the back side, this is from the vintage papers. And then there's another journal spot there. So pretty simple. And then here is the Enchanted. This is the flower. This piece here is from the embellishments. I just kind of stuck it off the page a little bit and then, you know, cut it even. And then there's the flower mat. And then in here, I didn't mat the back, but you could if you wanted to. You could mat it with a photo mat and then have this pocket flip down. But I just decided to make it a pocket and put a photo mat booklet in there. Just like that. All the paper I print, my cardstock is 80-pound paper, 80-pound cardstock that I use, and then most of the papers are, the other papers I use 28-pound, sometimes I use 32, and sometimes I use just regular copy paper. But my albums are made with cardstock, so 80-pound cardstock. I'll have that in the Amazon list. There's those 2 inserts. I wanted to do another one, but again, running out of time. Okay, so there's that side, and then the back side, I did, these are the large corner pockets from the Enchanted, and then I matted everything with the paper collection, and this is from the sticker pack. Excuse me, I just ran downstairs to let my dog in. Wow. I mean, I went pretty fast, but woo, I shouldn't be this out of breath. Okay. Excuse me. So these pockets do overlap. So if you wanted to, you could have an insert, or where you could have an insert in front, right? It completely allows you to do that, or you could have an insert in the back. So I just like the way this looked. I just thought it was really pretty. And this is from the Enchanted, right? And there's a sticker, I believe. And then that's the flower background design. And here, this is from the vintage papers, and this is from one of the sets of that come with the paper collection, the embellishment. Just inked it up a little bit and stuck it on here a little off-centered, and I just think it's super cute. And then this is just a tuck, so you could put anything you want up in there. I just got a 4x6 photo mat stuck up in there. So I thought that was cute. Alright, so that's all first fin. Here's the second fin. We have a short page. This is the C-size main base page. This little short page here, C-size main base page. So there's a little flap from the Enchanted. And this is the D size main base page. That opens up. This is one of the background designs. This is the coffee stained background design over here, and you know, obviously I have a ton of those printed out, so I just grab when I need something. You could use real coffee stained paper if you wanted to. And I kind of left this plain. This is the flower. I matted them with the flower mats. Whoops. And then there's that pretty pink from the paper collection. So then you flip this to the back. This is the D size envelope, part 1 and 2. And I matted this page with the paper collection. Isn't this cute? And it's magnetized. I mean, it's on there too. It's good and sturdy. So you could have photo mats here and then put this over top. So this also magnetized closed, and there is a wax seal. I don't know why I just completely lost what that's called. I've been using these for so long I wasn't even thinking. Oh, this is also from the embellishments. This little and right here. This is the flower background design, flower background design. This is from the sticker pack, I'm pretty sure, that comes with the paper. But anyway, this wax seal, there's my favorite color. I'm starting to think it just goes with everything. It's my favorite color. I will link that. It's in Amazon. So that's the color I used. I don't remember what it's called. And then the stamp that I used is the rose stamp that we use on a lot of our projects. If it's gonna focus, come on, there you go. Oh, there you go. It comes in a set, so I'll have that linked as well. And then this is a rose quartz little handle. Isn't it cute? Okay. So there's that. So there's a magnet saver under here, which those are also linked down below. And then the insert, what, did I do anything with the insert? No. The insert is just plain on one side and matted on the other. You could use that for hidden writing. You could put tickets and things like that in here. Use a paper clip to keep them all together if you want. However you want to use it. Anyway, it's just cute. It's just interesting looking. I love the layers look. I love the contrast between the yellow and the flower background design. And I don't know. I just love this look. Okay. That, let's see, that's the front of this. This one doesn't have a center section like the first fin did. So this is the second page, the back page of the second fin. It's got a little half pocket here, a little short pocket. I think this might have been part of the doors out of the foundations for maybe the C size. And then this tag here, was it part of the, yeah. There's a whole sheet of tags in this paper collection. I just cut them all apart. And used one here, and it's glued down here, and it's got a whole reinforcement on it and a pull. I mean, it's not going anywhere, it's just there. And then this is from the Scripty Papers. And then this one has an insert from the Enchanted background design, matted it with the flower. And then the pocket, or the page itself is matted with paper collection. So just for contrast, and this is a pocket page. So this is the, I want to say this is the B size pocket, main base page in the Enchanted. And it's a pocket page. Yeah, B. So I just have the one insert that's not even finished. I put that in there because I wanted you to see how it looks, how the inserts look sticking out there. Then on the back side, there's another one of the little doors from the foundations and to make a pocket. And this is the insert. This is, again, this is the same envelope as this, right? This time I'm just using it as a little notepad. So all these pieces of coffee stained paper are stuck in there. So you could tear them off if you want. You can write little notes. You could add little photos. You could add little bits of paper ephemera or stickers or whatever you want to these pages. Paper collection, paper collection. Then there's one of the rectangle labels. Then on this side, there's a journal spot. These were pieces from the ephemera pack, and this was like a leftover from another page. So I just used it to mat the back. So that's a fun little, I love making these. These are fun little inserts. You can use different bits and pieces of stuff you've used throughout. On this pocket, there's some of the paper collection. This was from the ephemera pack. And then there's another one of the journal spots. So I just stuck it there where you could write a little bit of information. looks good. I just love the layers. I just love them. All right, that was fin number 2. And then here is the third fin. And this is the doors for the Enchanted A-size album. This is also a new die. This is butterflies. Let me find it. Is that it? Yeah, here it is. This one, hang on, let me get it out of there. So the butterfly, this part, the green part, I didn't glue it all the way down, but I probably should. And then the outside, it's kind of like the numbers. So you get a base, and then you get the intricate butterfly. I just thought it was super cute. I meant to put some gems in there, but I, again, run out of time. I'll have this link down below as well. Okay, so these paper collection matted the fronts of the doors and the backs of the doors. Just looks super cute. And then there are 2 pages that flip down. There's magnets. Everything's magnetized. So we've got some photo mats. We've got some scraps that I use to mat these tops. Photo mats on the back. I didn't mat the tops of these though on the back, just the front. I don't know why. And then there's the flower mat for that page. And then this insert here is, this tag is from the foundations. I just did the same corner thing. And then these are from the vintage, no, this is scripty paper, I think. Yeah, these are from the scripty papers. So there's the vintage version. And, oh, they might be 2 different. Vintage version. But they're both from the scripty papers. So then that was that. That closes. And let's flip this over. The back side. This one also does not have a center section like the first fin did. Got a little short page here with a photo mat. I used a scrap to mat that edge because the ones that have the decorative edge, a photo, a rectangle photo mat is not going to fit perfectly on there. So you need to go a size up in the page, and then you can mat it with some leftover pieces, and it looks the same. And then you can tuck your photo up under there, and it just looks really, really cool. Let me find a photo. I usually have a photo. Here's a photo. I have a photo. This is the photo I seem to keep right here just so I can show you. So you would, this one has a border on it so it doesn't look like a true 4x6. But that's what you would do. You would put it on here underneath, and it looks so cool. So you gotta leave that open for when you put a photo. Okay, so this is magnetized, and there's a photo mat back here. And then this is a flip pocket page as well, except here's the pocket, a little short pocket with an insert, obviously, the paper collection, and then that's the flower background design there. Okay, and then this flips open. There's 2 photo mats, and then these are some pieces of ephemera that I just kind of stacked. I think it's 1, 2, 3 pieces from the ephemera I just stacked up to make this little cluster here, and then there's washi tape on the back side. So I think that turned out really cute because there's like, a gap, a white gap. That way you didn't have to do anything to the back side of this. You put photo mats and do a little thing in the center, and bam, you're done. Okay. And then here, there's a sticker from the sticker sheet. Did I use that twice? Yeah. So I think each package come with a sticker sheet. So I had a lot of stickers. Oops. And then I just left this plain because this, you could put a full big photo here. You could do smaller photos. You could do whatever you want here. So I just kind of left it plain and simple. Okay, so that's that. This is another one of these, except it's upside down, right? And it's attached. So first made this to where it's a pocket. So I used some thread, again, the gold color. This is some gold thread. I'm pretty sure I got this at Hobby Lobby. So yeah, this is a Hobby Lobby brand, but I liked this color. Look, I have another one that is, I don't like this color. I don't like this gold, but I do. It's like a champagne gold. I love the champagne gold. That's the best way to do it. And it matches my paper clips. So I used thread, and I wrapped it. After I matted it, I wrapped it, and then I did a wax seal on top to keep it closed. But the print itself has, I printed the flower version of that template. And then there is one of the Photomat Essentials 2. Here is one of the journal spots, right? That's what this is. And then here's one of the inserts. So it's the flower. And then I matted the other side. I just put a little paper clip just for interest. You could add other things there. I want to make sure that's from the journal. Pretty sure. Jumbo. Let me double check. I remember where my journal spots are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's a jumbo. Yeah. Let me find that page. Yeah. And I had just printed a scripty paper over top of it. So it's one of these big ones from the journal spots. I call them journal spots, but they're basically just ephemera, printable ephemera. But I love them. And this is actually just on paper. It was already printed from another project. I just put whole reinforcement on there. Yeah, super cute. Super cute. Okay. And then this is a short pocket page. So this is the D size from the Foundations pocket page. Then there's 2 inserts in here. And that's the flower. Didn't even do anything to the back side of that. And then this one has that pink. And then this is from the Vintage Papers or the Basically Amazing, whichever one, the scrap journal. Whichever one you have. So it doesn't want to go in there because when I made this album, I wasn't real careful about making sure I covered up the tabs so that everything would slide in like it's supposed to. So that's okay though, right? But anyway, so there's a couple inserts there. Then on this side of the pocket, I have, this is from the flip-flop ephemera. So there's an envelope, a printable envelope, and a jumbo cigarette card that I made into like a little booklet. And these fit in here. And let me show you that set. Is it on here? Yeah. So this one, this is what the Etsy photo looks like, and I do have a video specifically for this. It was for a project we made, and I will put that up there. And there's a lot of fun embellishments in this set as well. Okay, whoop. So the envelope and sorry, the envelope and the cigarette card come from there. And then here is a fun insert where I took and used vintage paper and scripty paper, whatever I had grabbed from printing from other projects, and I matted 2 of those, and then I put them together using the washi tape. I did use like wet glue to make sure that that's not going to come off, so just the washi tape there. The inside, I just stuck a little bit. I didn't even do anything to the inside of this, but I just stuck some of the washi tape on the inside for interest, and that's it. Obviously, you don't need the page number on there, but anyway. So I just thought that made a super cute insert. There's that. That's matted with Paper Collection. This is the Shades of Color 2. This is Paper Collection. This was a bit of ephemera, and this is Bloom and Grow. That's also part of the ephemera pack of the Paper Collection. There is a Photomat Essentials 2 little booklet, and then this is a little printable envelope with a matching insert, and these are from this cute, I just loved the look. It just went with this Paper Collection. These are from my vintage envelopes and inserts, and here's the book right here. It's a printable. I'm pretty sure it came from set 2. Yeah. So set 2, that's what the Etsy listing looks like, and that is not it. There's a smaller version on the next page. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one right here. So this size is what I used for that pocket. So it comes in 3 different sizes. Isn't it cute? Okay, all right. So that's a fun insert. You can put a lot of goodies in there. You can put some hidden journaling and that kind of thing. All right, so this is the last fin. This is the 4th fin. And we start off with a small pocket page. So this one is the C size. And then the insert has the scripty papers and nothing on the back side. So this is the small pocket page. Whoop. Come on, open back up for me. Whoa. And then on the back side, this is from the scripty papers. This is the vintage version of that print. And then this does have a centerpiece, and it's a little small flippy pocket page. And there is a pocket on both sides of this, and then this is just a pit. There's a page of like 4x6 journaling cards, I believe, in this paper collection, so I just fussy cut one of them out. It says Beauty in the Everyday, and made it a little tuck. So this is a 3x4 booklet photo mat, so the room for 4 photos there. And then this is from the Shades of Color 2. And then both of these inserts, this front and back, these are from the Photo Mat Essentials 2, so this is one of the square ones, and then there's a bunch of these little smaller square ones. So I just love, I made a little pocket. I made a little pocket out of, a little tuck out of it, so it's double-sided, and you can add other bits in there. So that's the same insert for the front and the back. So this, I just took, this was a piece of ephemera, I just kind of roughed it up a little bit, and these were pieces of ephemera. This piece here was a leftover, and it still had like the top part of that page was still on the back side. It was pretty, so I just left it. It just added a little something extra at the top there, and I didn't have to waste anything, so I made that into a little tuck for a photo mat. I thought I was going to glue that down, but I guess I changed my mind. Okay, so then the last page on this fin is a set of doors with four photo corners. And then keeping it closed is this A-sized envelope. And this is from the chipboard pieces, a part of the collection. This is from the chipboard pieces, and this is from the chipboard pieces. And I just love it. And I like feeling it too. I think it just turned out really cute. It looks good on top of this paper. I love the paper combination. On the back, there's some of that vintage, or no, scripty papers. Photo mats. There's a little cluster from the collection. These two are both ephemera pieces. And then there's a label. And then I've got, I don't do anything on the inside. The insert's blank, but the flower is what I matted it with. Oh, and it even says flower. Look at there. And then I've got a paper clip just for looks, really. Paper collection. This was Shades of Color. And then inside of here is some of that scripty paper. And I actually think it might have been one of the 11 by 17 pages, so it was long and it's just kind of continual. Yep. And then there's how many? 8 3x4 photo mats. You could have done 4x6s. You could have left it blank, whatever. 8 photo mats, so lots of room for photos. And then this goes back in here. You could have used magnets and not this oversized envelope here. But I like it. Then on the back side is, oh, my nails. We've got 2 little pockets here, and they're 2 pockets, so 2 sets of pockets, and they're just like little tucks. So I just have them attached down 2 sides, both sides, and they're open in the middle for no reason really. I wanted it to be like a tuck page, but I want both sets of pockets. So they're matte. Everything's matted with the paper collection, and it looks like that. So then, in these little pockets, I've got some of the postcards, printable postcards in there. Some tiny ones and a big, not a bigger one, but a smaller version. There's another printable postcard from the paper collection, and then there's the tiny version of that vintage envelope. And yeah, it's got its cute little insert in there as well. So that's cute. I like to add some of the same things in different sizes throughout albums. I just think it makes it very cohesive. cohesive album. And then this is a 5x7. This is from the 5x7 photo mats. I mean, I'm sorry. This, it could be in either one, the Essentials or the Basically Amazing photo mats. Well, you can't see, but it's a 5x7. So I covered it with the pattern paper, and then I put a journal spot there. Doesn't it look really pretty though, you guys? Doesn't that look nice? This is just, it's one layer. I mean, well, it's two layers because it's the cardstock for the photo mat, and then put a layer of pattern paper. The back, I just inked it up and put 2 4x6 photos and some of the stickers from the sticker page and washi tape that I just kind of tore to make it look kind of rough. I just love these. These are so handy and they're so cute. So you can put anything you want there. You could sew in some pages into this and add more room for photo mats. There's just a ton of stuff you can do with these and lots of room. So that just tucks in here. Here is another tag. This was from the foundations. I just did the little chomp chomp. And then I did a hole reinforcement, and then there's the flower background design. Whoa, so let's see how many inserts we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 6. So there's not an odd number. Usually I try to do odd. All right, this is the back cover. Oh, all of my little fans I matted with the flower paper collection. The flower paper collection. The flower background design. Just FYI. And then here is the back cover. So this is attached. So this is a flip pocket page. This is the A-size flip pocket page. Photo mat. These little flowers are from the ephemera pack. And then it's matted with some of the paper collection. Then it's got a large insert that I did there for. This was from the foundation, so I did the corner chomping to make it look like a large tag, matted on both sides, and hole reinforcements on there, colored ones that we made at another project. I don't know which project, but a long time ago, probably. Well, I don't know. We use colored hole reinforcements in every project, don't we? Because I love them. I think they're great. Also, I wanted to point out too how nice the whoops. Let's see again. I didn't take care to make sure that everything was slidable. I wanted to show you how nice the two edges, so the Enchanted and the foundations, even though I chomped the corners, it's so nice. It just adds so much interest. So on the back side here, so this is fun. So again, I told you there was a page full of tags. So they were all cut apart. I just kind of layered them in a way that was pleasing. I punched the holes. I was going to put string on them, but I ran out of time. And some of them are glued together and some of them are not. So these 3 are glued together to make like a tuck part. These 2 are glued together to make a tuck part, so it makes 2 pockets. And then that's the flower background design there. And so in the very back is just a tag insert. This is from the scripty papers in the background, and then 2 photo mats and a pull. Right, isn't that pretty? So this one's from the foundations. I just made it into a tag. And then I just grabbed a photo mat just to show you the different layers. So that's 4x6 photo mat in there. And it's just on paper, so it's not even on cardstock. So, but again, I was in a hurry. Trying to get things done for you. All right, so the very last bit on here. All right, I'm going to take all this out just so you can see. Okay. Here is the page setup. So here's the back cover. This is the back cover. I've matted it with the flower mat. This is the D-sized main base page from the foundation. I cut both long tabs off and made it into a belly band. Then this is from the foundations. I don't remember which page this is. And I left the 2 long tabs on and cut the 2 short tabs off and made it into a belly band. And this belly band is from the Enchanted, and this is from the ephemera of this paper collection. This is from the paper collection. This is from the paper collection. This is the vintage, or I'm sorry, the scripty papers, printable scripty papers. And it's amazing. So in the front, I've got a photo mat booklet that I didn't do anything with. This is from the Essentials too. Right, so there's the first belly band. And then this next page, this is from the foundations. It's just one of the long tags for the, actually I'm not sure, yeah, it's for the D-sized envelope. So this is from the foundations. I just made it into a tag shape, and that goes here. And then this is from the Photomats Essentials. So this is what the page looks like when you print it out, and it's got white on it as well, right? So I just cut it out, and I scored it and folded it in half to make a tall insert that can house, there's 4 3x4s on this side. And I went ahead and stamped 3x4 on this side, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So you could put 4 photos, or you could do a long photo. Those are fun to do too, just doing a long photo. So yeah, there's that. So that goes in here. I just thought it was a cute little addition behind that belly band, a long photo mat insert. And then the last insert is this booklet. So this is some of these side pocket inserts. There's one of my journal spots there from the journal spot set, and then this is from this is from the ephemera pack for the paper collection, and I matted it with, oh, did I mat it? No, this is from the scripty papers, but this is from the paper collection. These two here are matted using the paper collection, and I used my little heart stamp just to give a little decoration, right? So it's a booklet. Both insides are matted with the flower paper, and then there's 2 more pockets. So the large pockets, that comes with 4 to a page. That's why you only see 4. There's 2 in there, and then there's 2 here. I don't have anything in here, but I liked them being butted up next to each other like that, and using the same paper to mat it, and you can put whatever you want in there. You could also sew papers into the middle for more photo space or journaling space. But yeah, so then there is that insert. I love the decorative edge on it. I think it looks cute. Oh, well, it also will look cute too, before I shove that back in there, if you used the foundations where it was just squared off on the bottom, and then this edge on the top. Oh, it's not going to be the same, but right. So this is a demonstration of all my edges. There's the Enchanted, there is the Graceful, and then there is the Charming, and then there's the foundations. So if you did one where you had the foundations where it was square, and then you put the decorative edge on top to make your booklet, how lovely is that? That's a good little booklet to make as well. So anywho, all right, you guys. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. Whew. I hope you guys stuck with me. I'm so sorry. Don't forget there's timestamps. So you're going to have to let me know what you think. Remember, everything is linked down below. Okay, you guys. So that's it. I mean, that's it. That was a lot. That was a lot. Everything is linked down below. I'll try to be as clear as possible in the description box. And let me know if you make one following this video, even though we don't actually make it in this video. I was trying to be as detailed as possible. So hopefully you guys can make a version of this if you so choose. It doesn't have to be exact, of course, but I did use the largest size in the foundation. So this is the A size. There's 4 fins, and all the different sizes are inside the A size. So, but all right, you guys, do let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this kind of video, like the detailed, and you're cooking, oh no, the detailed videos where I talk you through everything. I know you like to create with me as well, but I wanted you to see my prototype. I wanted you to see how I made it, and if you wanted to make it yourself. But the video where I show you the paper collection of this also has the paper collection we're going to be using next. So that next video will probably be all of the things we're going to use in the next album. I don't know what size we want to make. Let me know. Leave me a comment. What size do you want to make? You want to make A, B, C, or D? Which size do you want to make first, right? So let me know. All right? All right, you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.